Hey, you guys, and welcome to Questions You Have, Answers I Give. We're changing the format of this a little bit. So welcome to all our YouTube viewers, as well as our Patreon Content Club audio listeners. Previously, this has been exclusive on the Patreon in audio form, and it will continue to do that, but we'll also post it up Fridays noon Pacific Standard Time on YouTube. So people can listen to that, but we'll only be taking questions from the Patreon page. And I also want to mix up what we do with this, because this will be going up the link. How it works is you post your question in the Patreon, and for the last episode, so the episode for this one will be up all week. So you can post the links you want me to check out. If you want to plug a podcast or a clip or something, you just saw something bizarre that you want me to react to, post that in the comments, and we'll go through it every Friday and have some fun with it. And if you want to chat along live, if I can, I will join in. If Harry's nap coordinates with that on Fridays, because I'm a dad all Friday. So it's a very exciting day. It is. We really teach some dirt outside who's boss. So, but let's get to some questions. And if you want to have a question, please sign up for the Patreon. To be a part of the Q&A, you just need to be on the $1 a month level, and that gets you ad-free regular episodes and all the YouTube content in audio form. If you're sort of on the go and you're in the car, you don't have time to watch the actual video of it as well. $3 gets you all the bonus content and every podcast we've ever done, over 600 episodes. So let's go to some questions, though. Jeff Tilley. So I put out a call for questions, and even if you've or strange Star Wars dreams, because Rebecca Edwards from Perth submitted one of her strange Star Wars dreams a couple episodes ago, and I very much enjoyed it. So Jeff Tilley, Jeffro, says, funny you should ask about strange dreams. I had one recently where I was with a group at a sideshow carnival. From the sides of the building, walls appear these giant spiders. Suddenly, they stop, and out comes a remote control operator with BB-8 with him. It was his surprise announcing he now works with droids, not spiders. I have no freaking idea where my dream imagination was going with that, as I then woke up. Hashtag no clue. From Jeffro. Pretty odd. Not really a Star Wars question, I do have to say. Oh, you had BB-8. Sorry. So do you know someone that's working in the pest control industry? Work somewhere that's infested, and maybe they're going to get a sweet job with something to do with Star Wars? Is that what it could mean? Is that you, Jeffro? Because that might not be a crazy dream. That might be a prediction, a prophecy. But good luck with that. No buys, 0 buys on having spiders in your dreams. And sometimes you wake up and you don't know if it's you're sort of like, Whew. I woke up once with a spider, like a huntsman running across my chest. It was summer and I was sleeping on the couch. Oh, did I send that spider across the room? I think it actually disintegrated, like when it hit because I was like, Sorry, anyone that's listening to this on the podcast and they're in bed, half falling asleep. Emily Lind asks, this could be sketchy. From the Canto Bite Dispatch and the Pop Culture Hour. So there you go. If you could have Ewoks on The Mandalorian next season. Loving it so far. Loving it. But it meant watching a bunch of them get disintegrated like all those poor Jawas. Would you want them on the show? Oh. Have you seen someone about this question, Emily? This is very disturbing. Who's disintegrating them? Because if it's the Mando and he's using his like exploder gun to blow up Ewoks, like he's turning heel then and there. He's a bad guy, a very bad guy. So if it was someone that was like hurting Ewoks and, you know, that tug, I was like, oh, how dare they come in to the Star Wars universe and mess with my Ewoks. And then they got theirs. I can do it. I can sacrifice a couple of fictional Ewoks. It's going to be tough, but when those evil anti-Ewokites get theirs, be sweet. So sweet. Rebecca Edwards adds to this, yes, please make this happen. I can't. I want to see Baby Yoda, Yoju, if you will. She actually added that, which would have annoyed Emily, who wrote the original comment, to no end. Go to eat an Ewok. Oh, wait, what? I want to see Baby Yoda, Yoju, if you will, go eat an Ewok. And his first words be, tastes like chicky nuggies. They don't listen. I don't want to gatekeep your child fan fiction, but they don't just instantly start talking in full sentences. It's a word by word, syllable by syllable battle. So not only is that horrible, it's very unrealistic, and we need our realism in Star Wars at all times. What is wrong? Well, all three of these first questions and comments are like low-key disturbing. Got Jeff Tilley and his weird spiders BB-8 dream. You got Emily Lind calling for an Ewok slaughter on season 2 of The Mandalorian. And then Rebecca Edwards wants to see Yoju, if you will, dip Ewoks in sweet and sour sauce. I don't know, you guys. Whew. Michael Nip with just a good old-fashioned regular Star Wars fan question. None of this business. If the Obi-Wan series is about Darth Vader looking for Obi-Wan, would you want Sarah Michelle Gellar, television's Buffy, to star as the 7th sister? I am a Sarah Michelle Gellar fan. But I have very much typecast her as Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So let's pull up a 7th sister, see what see what she's looking like. Everyone on watching this on the video. So she's in this black suit with like a Vader helmet, but no face coverings. And she's got some like a greenish, yellowish tinged skin with some, I'm not sure if they're natural markings or tattoos. And she's also got Sithy eyes. So that's interesting. I'll zoom that in. Because my concern would be that I would just see Buffy in space and she's evil. But like, I'm a fan. And, you know, with the right sort of prosthetics, they could hide a bit of a Michelle Gellar-ness, and have her galloping about. But to the premise of the question, let's go back to that. If the Obi-Wan series is about Darth Vader looking for Obi-Wan Kenobi, I'm not sure about that bit. Is there canon that adjusts my thought? New you or OU? That I'm sure in the OU, which is the EU, but it's OU. It's a Tom Chansky joint. I'm sure there is a story that says he does, but in the new you, does Darth Vader know that Ben Kenobi is alive before A New Hope? I don't know. Maybe that came up in Rebels, maybe, or something. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm not sure about the premise of Darth Vader looking for Obi-Wan. Because if he is... okay, here you go. I've sorted through. I've done a bit of jumbling. I would say I don't want that, because if the series is about Darth Vader looking for Obi-Wan and he knows that Obi-Wan's out there, and nah. I was going to jump to, I was going to say, wouldn't he look on Tatooine? But Obi-Wan had only visited. I'm confusing the canon. I'm in a loop. I'm thinking of Obi-Wan. Yeah, I'm lost. But yeah, I don't know. It does get Darth Vader into it, which doesn't fill me with promise, because I'm kind of weary. And they could just, like, hopefully just jump from it and just not do it at all. But the mopey, like, regretful sort of Darth Vader that's depicted in a lot of the Star Wars Marvel comics, it's just a bit overdone. Just letting Darth Vader about for a bit until his son comes and brings him back. So I'd be concerned they go with that, but yeah, I don't know. If there was a compelling way to weave the two stories together and it didn't involve them missing each other in a corridor, actually coming face to face, that is gross. I do not want a recontextualization of the when we last met, I was but the learner, but now I'm the master. I just go with the original intent. So yeah, I don't know about the Darth Vader loop I'm very excited to hear the rumors about Hayden Christensen doing stuff in it. That sounds delicious. Thank you, Michael. Rebecca Edwards. Hey, Steele. Great to hear that you're in well-regard and informative opinion that Celebration 2025 might be in Anaheim. She asked me last episode to guess where Celebration 2025 was, and I figure it's in a 3-year loop. Anaheim, Orlando, somewhere else, back to Anaheim. So 2025, heard it here first. You know, a broken clock is right twice a day. Anaheim, I'm reporting it. Scoopsy. I am going bonkers. She adds, hopefully the George Lucas Museum thingy they are building will be finished by then. So it's something else I'll get to see. I have completely forgotten about the George Lucas Museum. Let's pull up some images of how that's looking. Oh, these are just all, it's just concept art. But it definitely looks like it's in the future. It looks like a giant Wii joystick that's had overgrowth on it. But yeah, I totally, I don't ponder the George Lucas Museum enough. It was just down the street, or a few streets, but that will be cool. That will be cool. She continues. Your thoughts on this, please. I was driving with a friend recently and we were trying to think of how Uncle George could make Star Wars even worse. I'm looking at you, Special Editions, if he had the chance. We both agreed that if C-3PO's voice was changed to be that of Jar Jar Binks, that would ruin Star Wars forever. I reckon there's much chance he's going to do that. What would be the context of anyone doing that? What about an original intense C-3PO where they went for the sleazy car salesman voice that they were going to replace Anthony Daniels with? God, he lucked out with that. You know, killed it. Obviously, it's iconic. It's perfect. You can't imagine it another way. But just what a sweet happenstance for him that he, his work, just doing the voice on set, got him to have both parts of that iconic character. I think I saw this one before, and I had something. What was it? What was my? I think it was in. This wasn't the one I was thinking of, but I was just watching the movies in my head in fast forward. R2-D2 jetpacks out of the Dagobah swamp. Oh, oof, oof. That would be bad. Oh, what about this one? Like when they were originally going to make Star Wars, it was Blue Squadron, the X-Wings, not Red Squadron. So but when they needed to do the blue screen, the blue would mess with the effects, so they changed it to red. And I think if you read like original versions of the novel, Luke's blue 5, I think. But so in The Force Awakens, it was a little sort of wink nudge that Poe's squadron were blue X-Wings, because that was something they could never do before. It was a fresh look, unachievable previous. What if, now, we talk about great happenstance and all that with Anthony Daniels, but what about the great happenstance of Luke Skywalker's green Return of the Jedi saber? The only reason it's green, it's a different color, was that the blue saber would not show up very well with the sky background of Tatooine. George Lucas is a complex man. The things he can't get right in the original version, they gnaw at him, and he can't wait to go back and change it up. What if he special editioned Return of the Jedi and went for his original vision of a blue-sabered Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi lightsaber? I'm beginning to crack up because it's so upsetting. Actually, I'll look it up. I'm sure there is. Someone's done a Photoshop of this. Go to YouTube. Sarlacc blue lightsaber. Oh my God. Here we go. I'll just tee this up and I'll give my reaction audioly, but if you're watching on the YouTube, you'll be able to watch along. So I'll just pause this. And this is from Tom Jedi. So thank you to Tom for doing this edit. This is awesome. Just pull open a screen. So you can see down the bottom, if you're watching Tom Jedi's details, if you want to go subscribe. And I just want to make sure I'm sharing the sound. I am. All right, let's take this in. All righty. Ah! Oh. Oh, it's so bland. Oh, no. This is sacrilege. Oh, man. Shot of him shooting it. Luke. Ah, woof. Oof. Oh, sweating. Brutal. Thank you, Tom Jedi. That's love the internet. Everything's there for you. So I reckon that would be the one. Ah, and then they'd bring out like commemorative Hasbro figures, and it would be Luke Jedi with the blue saber. And yes, I know that's how the Kenner figure first came, but that's no excuse. That's the King Tom defense. All worked up now. Rebecca Edwards, second question. We all know the Oscars is as much about Hollywood politics as it is about the arts. If the Academy ever decided to change their minds and actually give out Oscars to Star Wars, what would it get awards for? regardless of it had been nominated at the time. Hooroo, Rebecca stuck in Perth. All right, so I've got the, let's look at the 1978 Oscars, and I'll bang this up on the screen share. 1978, we've got Ben Burt. He's winning a Special Achievement Award for his work on Star Wars, and he's photographed with our boy, Mark Hamill. So I've got the screen set up. Let's run through who won what. Actor in a leading role. John Travolta, Saturday Night Fever. Marcello Mastroianni, A Special Day. Have not heard of either of those. Richard Burton, like the actor or the movie. Richard Burton in Equus. Have not heard of that. Have heard of Richard Burton. Woody Allen for Annie Hall, and Richard Dreyfuss in The Goodbye Girl, a film I'm not familiar with, but Richard Dreyfuss I am. I'm not putting in any Star Wars actors there. You can have it. You can have it, Dreyfuss. Actor in a supporting role. Alec Guinness for Star Wars. Maximilian Schell for Julia. Peter Firth for Equus. Mikhail Baryashinkov. Oh my God. The Turning Point winner, Jason Robards in Julia. I don't reckon Alec Guinness is winning an Oscar for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Although I did buy into it. Everything he's, I don't know. It's hard. Because he does sell that stuff. When you consider how much he didn't like Star Wars, I think maybe he should win Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Yes, actually, I do now. I firmly support that. Actress in a leading role, I wouldn't think Carrie Fisher would be in that as much as she's perfect as Princess Leia, but I don't think it's not a Best Actress role. Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Aunt Beru, where you at? You nailed it. Art Direction. Nominees: Turning Point, The Spy Who Loved Me, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, pretty amazing. Airport 77. Does the airport catch on fire or blow up? Because that would be interesting. But the winner, of course, Star Wars. The set direction of Star Wars is, the used universe is groundbreaking. Cinematography was won by Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Can't argue with that. Costume design was taken out by Star Wars. Directing, The Turning Point, George Lucas for Star Wars. Julia, Spielberg for Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Winner, Annie Hall, Woody Allen. Now, just going to drop a name right here, but Leonard Maltin and I debated it. He chastised me on the podcast when he came on for an interview about doubting Annie Hall up against Star Wars. Like, it's good, but, Star Wars. It changed the game. I would go for directing. For me, I would give it to Spielberg, because Close Encounters, just what a fascinating film. Documentary, Empire of Dreams should have won that in the future. Film editing, winner, Star Wars, Paul Hirsch, Marsha Lucas, Richard Chew. Can't argue that one. The editing, and it's, it is Star Wars lore. Marsha Lucas came in and really upped the pace, kept cutting back to the Rebel Command Center, and oof, what an effect. What an effect. Foreign language film. I would nominate Star Wars Chinese bootleg with Chinese subtitles translated back to English subtitles. That would be the best. Music, original score. We had nominee John Williams for Close Encounters of the Third Kind up against winner John Williams, Star Wars, of course. Come on. Best Picture, Turning Point, Julia, Goodbye Girl, Star Wars, but the winner is Annie Hall. Come on. Come on. Star Wars. Sound winner, Star Wars. Special Achievement Award, Star Wars, it's Ben Burt. Special Achievement Award, Sound Effects Editing, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Visual Effects, nominee, just 2 nominees. Pretty spot on, because who else could get amongst these 2 greats? Close Encounters of the Third Kind was beat out by Star Wars. And, yeah, Close Encounters would have won it on any other year, without doubt. Writing, screenplay, Turning Point, Star Wars, The Late Show, The Goodbye Girl, and Annie Hall won. Woody Allen, Marshall Brickman. I would give the writing screenplay to Annie Hall and give the best picture to George. And go back a couple of episodes if you're new to the Patreon content. It'll just be on the audio feed. But we've had a few good questions and conversations in the Q&A about how George Lucas would have changed as a director and a filmmaker if he was acknowledged by the industry with Best Picture for Star Wars. And that's it. I'm trying to think of other Star Wars films that were groundbreaking. 83. You got to think, I don't know, I'm not going to look it up, but special effects. Come on. 1980, the Hoth battle. 1983, the Death Star battle is like when you see those old pictures and they've got built those giant corridors, they're like, they're tiny compared to a human, but they've built all the inside of the Death Star and the reactor room and stuff, and like where the Millennium Falcon and Wedge fly in. And like someone can stand in that crouching, that big where the reactor is, the model, like, and just all the elements in that Death Star battle. Come on, that would have had to have won. Phantom Menace, I'm sure, cleaned up for special effects. Revenge of the Sith, good score. Good score. And I guess the one that I would like for George Lucas to win Best Picture, but I guess the one I would have been great to see, especially with how he reacted initially to Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi, but Mark Hamill for The Last Jedi. That would have been great. Best supporting actor. I feel like. I could that be a best supporting actor? I don't know, he's probably credited second. But let's have a look at 2018 Oscars. feel like 2000. Oh, no. Okay. So that's actually 2017 Oscars. It's for the year that covered, not the year that it occurred. That's handy. Where's the nomination? Okay. Best actor. Best supporting actor. I bet you I've not seen any of these films. All right. There's some good people in there. All right. There's some good people in there, but it would have been cool. Would have been cool. Yeah, so I'd give Hamill that best supporting actor Oscar for that. That was he did some good work. He did some good work, and I hope even if you are not a fan of the overall Last Jedi, you can get some enjoyment out of Hamill killing it on Acto. So that brings us to the end of our questions, but I'm hoping this week, as I try to jostle this hair out of my head, it's opposite on the screen, so it's very disorientating. Yeah, make it a potpourri. Try to not do too many multiple posts. Don't flood the feed, but if you see it's getting low, do so, and do questions, do whatever you want to chat about, and it'll be up all week. So just click the link that will be in either for on YouTube or in the Patreon, or if the Patreon audio has downloaded to your podcatcher, there'll be a link to go to this episode's page. Give us a comment, not on the YouTube page, but on the Patreon, and we'll do it all next week. Tomorrow, Saturday, the 5th of September, Saturday night, we'll be premiering a new Star Wars Dubai podcast, visually enhanced with Hawes and I going through the Star Wars history of I think it's the middle months of 1982. Return of the Jedi is in production. It's very exciting. Very exciting. So there'll be a live chat. So chat along if you're around and free. It will be, I'm not sure the exact time, but I'll make it so it's morning, Sunday morning in Australia, so you guys can join in too. Can't have Catherine getting up at 5 a.m. Oof, killing me. You are killing me. Thanks so much. Thanks for the support of the live streams all this week. I'm hoping that I can bang these out. I think Monday's a public holiday, so I might have to, maybe I will do a pre-recorded one then. We will see. I will, but I'm doing these five a week at 12. It's my quest. It's my betterment of my content, and I hope you are enjoying it. Thank you guys so much, and may that force be with you.